Hello and welcome to our nice farm, growing farm, which makes us money that will help us develop more our city, which is now sort of like a suburb more than a city. We have some businesses that are already abandoned because, as you can see, they are complaining they do not have enough workers, not enough educated workers. Okay, so let's just see how things are with schools in our neighborhood. So here there is no elementary access. Let's just choose one school and help these people get educated. Okay, maybe let's find a place for this wonderful school here. Okay, this should help a little bit with our education and our high school. Ah, yes. I think we have enough high school, we have enough availability. It's just that we zoned everything at once, and all the people that come to the city are the same age and at the same education level, and that is uneducated. This is what causes the death waves, as they are known in city skylines, because these people are all the same age, and the game makes them die all at the same time, unfortunately. So when we have only low density residential, it's no big deal. But as we move onward to high density residential, we have to keep this in mind, because we do not have to we have to take care and let people move in, not all at once. Okay, first of all, let's relocate this because it's empty, and we can put this now here in our garbage area. Because this is empty, we can now empty this one. And we will not empty it totally empty, but just enough so all of this can function together. Good, good. First of all, let's make something. Let's acknowledge this as our first residential area. By clicking on the name, we can select, we can see all of the population that lives here, and all kinds of statistics, but we can also apply policies only to this area. And I would like very much to ban heavy traffic, because I do not want all the trucks from this industrial area to go. They all have to go this way. There is no reason for them to go through the city and make noise and pollution there. Let's see where, I think it's in city planning, and it's ban heavy traffic. Okay, so, and we will also encourage biking. Good. So now let's just make sure that, okay, we have all this area, but we do not want to ban heavy traffic here. And maybe also this road could benefit from allowing heavy traffic on. So with the right click pressed, I think it will be easier just to delete this whole area. Good. And now let's just like this, and separate them. Even though these are separated now, they are still in the same no, you can see it's still Elm Park even here, even though it's separated. Okay, let's just make sure we didn't destroy this and keep our road available for heavy traffic, because maybe, I don't know, we'll have another, we'll see, but for now I don't think we need the heavy traffic to go this way. So what we were planning to do in this episode is to create a high density neighborhood, because we have high density now. And in order to do that, I think we need to buy another square. Of course, we can do high density here, as I was thinking. Last episode, but in the meantime, meanwhile, I thought that maybe we can have like an European old town. Because I am from Europe, I like having an old town. So usually towns were developed along rivers, and we have a river. So I'm thinking that maybe we can have like an old town European style high density built around this river intersection. And let's see if we can buy that. Yes, we can buy this square. Let's purchase it. And woo, this allows us to purchase even this. We have to think about what will be our 9 squares, because we cannot buy more than 9 squares in vanilla. So we already have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to think about the resources. We really need to buy this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have to make sure that we have access to the highway, because we are making here a neighborhood that is high density, so there will be a lot of citizens here. And once we will grow our city, we'll cover all this area, but we do not want our citizens from here, for example, to go through the whole city to go to the ranch, for example. We want them to have access to the freeway, so they can go take the highway and go directly where they need it. This also applies to heavy traffic that deliver goods to our commercial zones. We do not want them to come all through this single node, because traffic will be horrible. But let's go back to our city now and to our little square, and just see how our town will develop. Let's begin with all old towns have like a square, and but in order to have a square, let's so a square should be like this size, not that big. Let's begin with the main road, and maybe we'll have trams in this neighborhood, because it's an old city. In an old city, we know we like trams, but we can upgrade them later. We will have a street that goes along the river. Yes, I think that will be nice. So let's begin by building that. We will use the free road form tool, in which we set a direction, and then all roads will be following this direction. So let's imagine that this will go on, and let's do the same here. Okay. But maybe this will meet up with that one. So this is the point where we move away from the river, and we connect with this one here. Maybe. Let's see. I'll leave it unconnected for now. Maybe we'll decide later if we need a roundabout or something. Let's just go with straight road. Okay. Good. Now, our city center, where would it be? I think looking down at the water, maybe we'll want to have a little square just around here. So let's just have main streets going here, and another one here, like this. Not too perfect. Okay, so this will be our square. So our main buildings maybe will be around the square, and usually from this square on we'll have like another main road that goes to some monumental or interesting place, and in this case I think it will be the Stone Age. Okay, let's see how we no, just straight on for a piece of time, for a little period, and then maybe we'll go, let's see, just, where is it? Do we still have it? Yes. Okay. And the rest of the streets should be narrower streets, because all the European cities have very narrow streets, as you may or may not know. And maybe streets with trees. Okay. can also look at the terrain heights and see if we can use it to make our streets a little bit more natural. I mean, usually the streets follow the curves of the terrain because it will be much more expensive to just go directly into the terrain. But the terrain here is pretty plain, so we won't have any problems. But maybe it will look to make our city look a bit nicer. So let's just go like that. And we can see we have also this here, so that will help us. Okay, back to the terrain heights and okay, so this will be our old town. Maybe at some point we will cross the river also and moving this way. Maybe this will become a roundabout with a bridge going this way. But for now, let's just build here and just see how everything will go. And to begin, I will begin just with plumbing. We need to continue our infrastructure all the way to this city. We do not want people to move in until everything is ready for them to go. Just like in a normal life, when ideally you want neighborhood to have all the utilities before you move in. Now, where we have to make sure we have enough parks in our area. Maybe we'll have a nice city park that will maybe in the center. Yes, why not? Let's make a city park in the center, just in our little square here. It will be a small park. It will be a small park, she said, and then she drew a giant blob of park. Okay, and of course, all this area will be our new district. District Highland Park will be European, not the full style. Here we'll also ban heavy traffic, and it will also encourage biking. And we have our park. Let's see what else we need here. We need, of course, a medical clinic. Let's begin by placing it. We need more than one medical clinic, so maybe we'll have like a cluster. Maybe we need a hospital. Yes, this area will be densely populated and I'm sure it will need a hospital. Where should it be? Maybe here. Yes, it covers the whole area. This will be where the hospital is. And we'll put clinics only where needed. We will need a crematorium, but we're not there yet, but we'll get there. Let's see our own death care. Cemetery usage. But they are so far away. So people here need another cemetery. And we'll put it let's put it somewhere beautiful, but at the end of at the edge, somewhere at the edge of the city. I think we'll just we'll just have a tiny road that goes from here to the unknown, and maybe even another one that goes like this, and we'll place our cemeteries there. So one here and one here. Okay, what next? We do not have enough money. And we didn't place the school, the police, the fire department. Let's see if we can take a loan. We can now up our taxes because 9% is quite low, so let's make it 12. I had quite a success with 12%. And if they complain, we can lower it back to 10. But let's see how it goes. Loans? Yes, we have one little tiny loan. Let's take it. And let's just let's place school. Let's place the schools, and then we will start to zone this. And then as the people move in, we will place the rest of the utilities. So we will start with this neighborhood. So maybe here we place our first school and our first high school right across from each other. And I would really like to have a park here, maybe a playground, small playground, of course, just beside the school. And maybe some basketball court near the high school. How much is it? It's 4,000. I have the money. Let's just find a place. Okay. So this is like our small area with education and everything. We just need to make the people move in. Okay. In European cities, the constructions are right wall to wall. We begin right in the middle, which is so wrong because these people won't have electricity. So maybe we will also go like this and bring electricity from here No, I don't want to demolish you. Okay, along the road to here, and let's see. I will make it jump. We can make it jump by placing a park. Let's have a small dog park, maybe somewhere around here. Does it jump? How is it? Oh, we need something more. Maybe we'll need some commercial buildings. High density commercial is a bit more noisy than the low density commercial. So we need to make sure that we have enough space to plant some trees around them in order not to make the citizens living near them sick. Okay. Come on. We have demand, so people will come and buy here. And nobody here? Yes. And we fixed our problem. Good. Now we'll just develop our neighborhood in this direction because we also need this to be powered. I'm not sure if that makes noise pollution. Let me just check really fast. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look very old city-like. Maybe this one would have been a bit better, but now we have this one. Maybe here we'll have a small park. Maybe with paved roads because we're in the city. And even if it's not a real park, we do not have to ask people money everywhere, but it will help these people around here to have some trees, and it will look more real, like a real city, because in a real city, behind the buildings, because here we will plop buildings all around it, it's usually green space and a quiet inner square. Okay. Maybe here we'll have another path that will go from here to here, and will help these people out and encourage them not to use their car so much. Let's see. Maybe we'll have another one. It's too late. I do not want to demolish that. But I think it's okay. We have pretty frequent intersections. I don't think we'll have any problems. We have some demand for electricity for maybe we'll turn this off until we develop our city to there. Okay, so we need to stop this because it's at 10%, and of course this one is full. I hate this. But we'll have another area here to process the waste from this neighborhood, because this is way too far. But now we have demand for industrial, so that means first of all that we can expand our farm. Let's see. Why we started importing? Because why did we start importing? I'm not sure. Let's just see. Yes, because we need more storage. That's why we started importing. We have now also this kind of barn that will help store our grains. Let's see where to put it. Maybe not too close to an intersection, because it will generate a lot of trucks. As you can see, 15 trucks. That's a lot of trucks, but let's just put one here, and let's just hope everybody will go here, and this will allow our buildings to have all the necessary crops. Maybe we need also a train station here to help them sell their products faster. Balanced. And it's so frustrating that we have all this storage and this has to import in order to function. But it's okay. Let's just develop a little bit our road system. These farms generate a lots of traffic. So let's just make sure we make them it's easy for them to get around. If we use a two-way street, they will have to be one behind the other. So maybe we have to make sure that all our buildings that use a lot of trucks are placed on one-way streets. Otherwise, everything will be a little bit more difficult. Okay, so that being said, I think this one should be one way the other way. Yes, because you see what happens here. And we do not want that to happen. Great. And other way. Other way. Other way. Other way. Good. Or let's just see if we can, by placing just a few other buildings, we manage to make it a little bit better. What else do we have? A cattle shed that use only 5 trucks. Okay, so this we can put here because it has a very low number of trucks and it produces animal product. Okay. And maybe another one. And the flour mill, we already have one. How many trucks? 5 also. So maybe we can put this one here. Okay, and 0, 15, 12, 4. Okay, it's okay for now. I will just place another storage just to make sure, because maybe I won't come back to this area very soon, and I want to make sure we have enough trucks available. Okay, good. Now we see that some businesses are abandoned. Yes, because we do not have enough educated workers. They require highly educated workers, so of course we need a university. University that we will place in our new city. University. Let's see where our university will be placed. I think it has to be placed just at our main square, maybe here. Yes, I think this will be our university. Yay, we have a university, people. Let's just make sure it has power by going along with our residential area. Just enough power cost. And we see this also has some paths, and it's a good idea to connect those, and maybe people will use them. Why not? Use the back of the building also. Almost. And maybe we'll plant some trees here. Let's just see. Trees, big trees, because why not? And let's just plant this kind of tree and then take another tree. We do not want things to be too boring. Ooh, a nice tree. Maybe around this path, maybe one here to cover that the path doesn't really connect. Yes. Nice university. Let's see. This one? Also nice. So this is our nice university area, and with this, take this opportunity to place some trees also in this people's backyard, so they can enjoy their beautiful space, green space. And maybe do we have some flowers in vanilla? Not exactly. Let's just see how this looks. Seems interesting. Not bad. And some rocks. Maybe a bigger one. Ooh. Okay, and what else? From the park, let's go to props. Maybe have like a gazebo. Of course. And why not a few benches? Look, people are already using this path. So nice! Let's rotate it with the right click press. You can rotate it. And of course some garbage bins. Okay, what else? We have some, of course, why not? Let's give the children something to do. Some more monolithical weird stones. No, it's okay. This one, we need a park to place it, but we'll do our park in the next episode. So now we just have this tiny area The rest I will plop down as long as now we have a lot of requests, so we can develop another little neighborhood. Otherwise, we'll risk, as I said before, that our whole citizens will die all at once, and we really do not want to do that. So maybe now it is time to grow our city on this side of the city. Maybe here it will be all commercial, and this will make the current jump, and we can also let the people move in here. And maybe we can have a school here, because with this commercial day it will be a lot of noise, and we do not want to be a very noisy area, so we'll just put a school here. And for sure we need another high school, and we'll put that one there. Perfect. And now we can have all our commercial around our city square, the commercial spaces and buildings. And this will act like a buffer, and this will also be commercial. And I'm thinking here we'll have like a small path that will connect our square, or pedestrian path that will connect this with this side of the neighborhood. And maybe this won't have, this will be only 3 squares, and this will also be only 3 squares, and 3 squares, and only 3 squares. And this will allow us to put some trees on and make sure our people won't suffer from noise pollution. The thicker the trees, the more the sound barrier they as you just look at how much sound pollution this produces. Also, we need the trees here to protect our residential area. And once you put it, as you can see, already everything begins to pink up, and this is a problem. We just need to place more trees. Yes, we need more trees. The sounds the sounds is affected by trees, and trees reduces the sound pollution level only if you have the I think this was a free update that came with the city park, with the park life expansion. Yes, it was a free update, so it doesn't matter if you have or don't have the city park, the park life expansion. The trees will work as an effective sound barrier. And as you can see, because we chose European style in this district, now this is a very bad light lit street. But as you can see, all these buildings are wall to wall, and they have like an old town feel. And this will be our old city. Next time we will until next time I will develop this whole area, and the next thing we're gonna do is just connect our different parts of our city with some public transportation. So thanks a lot for watching this video so far. I hope it helped you. If you liked it, just hit the like button. It really helps me out. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you want to see something special or have questions that you want to see answered in one of the episodes, leave them in the comments below, and we will see what we can do. Thanks, and see you soon.